spawning in the blue color on the bottom side of Anatolia. This is Nullus playing Poseidon. And on the other side, we have got Kimo playing as Isis. Red color. Ooh, Nullus going for the top side. Looking for that forward fish.
That's a perfect dog.
Kimo's idling a little bit. Not the biggest of deals, but 5 resources is 5 resources.
I think it's 4. No.
Nice one. You caught me good there.
So, Nullus, Poseidon. Has he played Poseidon before? He has played Greek before, but has he played Poseidon before?
I'm actually not sure. Hasn't he played that on the Mediterranean game? I seem to recall that. I don't know. Either way, it's a solid pick here, and he can keep other gods for later as well. I mean, we don't have a rule about what god you can go how many times, but you know, maybe a different pick somewhere else, like a Zeus, can keep Kimo on his toes. Got some tree choppers. And Kimo's already going to the north side.
Yeah, it's a bit late, honestly, for dock timing. Usually it's a bit earlier.
Yeah, he does have the gold for it for quite a while, so...
I mean, you kinda have when you spawn in.
Yeah.
What usually determines when you build a dock is... I suppose the food-wood situation. Because if you have good food income, then you don't need to have that many villagers on food and can have more wood, which means you want to dock earlier because you want to make
By the way, you gotten really quiet.
Oh, okay. Is it better now?
Much better, thank you.
Yeah, my microphone is very sensitive, and I guess I must have shifted it a bit by accident.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, to repeat what I said, short version. Good food means more wood, means earlier dock.
Yes. Usually resources have a way of snowballing like that.
Yeah. I mean, you realistically don't really need more than 3 on food as Egyptian when you're empowering. And the moment you have some fishing boats and fast stopping a bit, you're gonna want those villages on wood instead. And the only reason to keep them on food is if you want to speed up your advance a bit. But
Oh,
you
at
can
this.
also
Sorry, go ahead. This can wait.
You can also do a reverse swap where you temporarily gather like really low food with like 3 or villagers only, or maybe even 2 if you are really happy at force dropping. And then the moment you've paid all the fishing boats you want to make, you move every single woody to something like pigs. It's not something you can always do because it depends on the storehouse placement. But imagine if you, for example, like imagine if Kimo went for his the bottom forest instead, and he was gathering there, and then he just moved a few steps back onto pigs around the granary, and then he just gathered some food really quickly and aged up, and then he would have had the boats earlier, so he would have had a higher total income. It's a tricky thing though, so but there are always like little things you can do.
Meanwhile, Nullus did the big thing and he denied the fish right in front of Kimo's dock. So that's
yeah, I
pretty
love
annoying.
to see that. But it's technically Nullus fish, so it's
Yeah, I
more that
guess.
he secured it.
Yeah, Kimo just a little eager to build a dock there, I guess, but it's also kind of nice because he'll be able to pressure it with some dock coverage.
I was struggling to find the temple for the Greek. I just saw it for the first time.
Oh, wait, where is it?
Bottom
Oh,
side.
oh, right. I've seen it before. I just forgot. But that's good because
Yeah.
the Cyclops gets to spawn early and get to that dock real quick. And then there will be a stable from Nullus as well. He'll just actually need more more gold villagers for that. If he also wants to make ships. It's one or the other at the moment.
Yeah, but this is a much different situation from what we saw earlier, where a Norse player tried to hard commit on one side without even docking on the other one, and Nullus is doing this aggression while having docked on both sides, so much better. Like, it just means that there's no pressure for him to actually win this side, as long as he doesn't lose one. Pharaoh, Priest, and Swings are on the way. He has to be really careful. Immediate micro, I like it.
Yes, very good. And the
That's
ships helping out as well will make sure that the Pharaoh and the Priest can't come too close. Wow. Oh,
yeah,
the
that
Priest
is.
actually goes down. Wow, nice hit.
I really like watching Nullus play.
He no-scoped that shit.
Yeah, and that boat is also going down. It's only 2 boats and 1 dock left. I think this is enough ships, no more. And
Dock is full.
yeah,
Ooh, the pest. Okay, this is Nollus's side now. He can stop making triremes. He did.
I am not sure if he even needed that, but I also do not object it if he wants us to play
It
safe.
seems a bit overkill, right? Like he could have done it on the top and started fighting for that.
Yeah, but if you compare it against the risk of maybe losing water again and not killing the dock, then I suppose you just want to rule out the risk, because if you do that, then you have won this side, and then you've secured your water, and you're pretty happy about that. But the fishing boats by Kimo going all the way to the bottom, and he, oh my god,
There's
do
a
you
dock
see
there!
that dock? It's almost complete.
Wait,
If he,
Nullus knows he's making a trireme right now, but I'm not sure if that's quick enough to kill all these. Okay, they're so weak actually. Hold
okay.
on, it's fine. Should be fine. Oh, he's starting to strong one!
Oh no!
He's making another
If that
ship.
goes up.
It's crazy if it
There's
does.
no way. They build way too slow. No. That would be so stupid if that dog went up.
Oh my god, Kiyomaku. It's 11 hit points. Everyone say 11 in the chat. If you're on
Oh
YouTube,
no!
comments. 11. Let's go.
But look at the top. There's a lot of cabinets. He managed to build up 2 more docks, and he has some cabinets. But the damage is done, because Nullus secured 3 more fish, so he is now up on that side.
Yeah, you know what? I expected something more extreme here, but yeah, Kimo actually barely holding on.
Yeah, I'm
to 3 fishing
surprised.
ships.
I'm surprised how he got these docks up in the first place and how he's now suddenly holding on. But what's the eco like? Nullus is basically gonna advance. Like, look at
Oh
Nullus
man,
eco.
yeah. Kimo's
Like,
really far away from it, even though he's had all these
wow.
ships in the north this whole time. Now he needs a moment.
Like, ignoring the position, how even it looks on water right now. If you look at the bank, a huge different picture is being painted here.
True.
Yes.
And here we go again. Favorite meme.
Alright. Kimo is trying to raid the boats a bit, but Nullus is reacting. He immediately pulled back the backline because they have no dock to escape from. And will he dodge? Yeah. Not letting her, but wow. Do you see the cabinet?
Nice.
Holy.
It's a lot of
But
them.
yeah, it's actually only 2 more than the trimarines, but the cabinets are a bit more in size. So they appear like you have more.
Yeah, they're thick. Like two C's.
But a lot of boats going down and the triremes are making quick work of the cabinets. I think this water side is officially over now, and I think Dionysus is already half complete, so...
It is, it is. Kimo is really struggling. First scene is coming in for Nullus 2. Kimo has not had that yet.
Yeah, and the left side is gonna fall soon as well. Kimo is actually approaching Heroic. He is soon to advance, but by the time he reaches Heroic, left side might already be dead. Who knows if he can hold it long enough.
There's one dog, 2 dogs for Nullus. So,
Oh, bottom side, Kimo being sneaky.
again?
Yes.
A villager? What?
Yes. How did that get there?
I did not pay attention, honestly.
No. But bottom left too.
And Nullus has
What?
deleted the ships.
Do you see the left side dock as well?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, he's
Kimo is
doing it.
docking on both sides.
epic.
Oh no.
Well, here comes prosperity, here comes the Nefties. It's just a question of what can Nullus do on the water to make up for the deficits.
I don't know if he has deficits yet. And he's also grabbing a second TC.
I
And look
mean-
at the raid. The wood line being pulled away.
Oh, okay, that's good.
The skiller
He
walking
could
on the
technically
dock.
go mythic if he just stops the ships. Because he has so much income.
Yeah, Kimo can immediately jump mythic.
No, I mean
That's not-
Nullus actually.
Yeah, I mean, look at Kimo's eco.
Kimo too.
Yeah, they can both. Okay.
As just
Okay.
Eclipse in the middle of the army, getting on top of those Hippicons.
Look at the
only
Hydra.
Theseus here. It's how many villagers has that thing killed?
Too many?
That's a lot of bodies there. Like, third head coming soon.
But still, he forced AE in a very, very good way. It's gone now. He barely lost anything, and I think the worst part of it all is he still killed so many villagers during Kimo's eclipse. Like, he did damage to Kimo. This is going really well, and
Yeah, those Hippicons
well,
are
really
toast,
bad.
though.
But economy? What's Kimo gonna do? Yeah, now he's getting a bit further away from Mythic, but... Nullus. Just going for the other side, he finds his own... Oh no, the Skiller dies. But, the Hydra, I mean. But how is Water doing these days?
Well, the Scylla survived and it has 2 heads. Beat the Leviathan. And some of the dogs have been damaged, but man, these are strong dogs. 1600
Yeah.
HP to start with. They're very tanky.
I mean... Water has been heavily in Nullus' favor for a long time, and Nullus has gathered so much more food from it. It's questionable if the docks are even working out in Kimo's favor. It might just be like wasted resources, who knows.
Well, he's got the north side, so it's not that far apart, and he's got a patch on the other side as well.
Yeah, he kinda has a north side now, but just moments ago he was barely gathering from it. He only just started, basically. And look at these calves just working their way through the villages.
Okay, that's a problem.
A second pause. What's happening?
Needs to switch his playlist. If you ever watch the Kimo stream, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that was definitely a music switch on YouTube.
I don't know.
Wouldn't say I'd bet my life on it, but
I mean,
maybe
I
we can
wouldn't be
bet chat's
surprised.
life on it. I don't know.
Sure, we can bet with chat's life. That sounds fair. Yeah, this is a lot of front build. Nullus is quite in a setup position here. Only thing he's missing is a fortress. And
Yeah,
look
that
at the
would be
left
really
side.
nice.
Kimo is just trying to take over that gold mine, but Nullus immediately falls back with his villagers, because he's having none of that. And I expect him to send some units over very soon.
Atalanta
Yeah,
Ghost
those
Gun has
humans.
been a tank for this whole time. Come the ram ships. That should take down the dock. Yeah, North belongs to Kimo now.
The north.
He's the king in the north. That's true.
Yeah, but fish is I think Anatolia is probably the only map in the game where long-term fish is even worth considering.
Oh yeah, let's
Because
take
of
a look at these gather rates. So we're talking about 0.92 for the fishing ships, whereas for the villagers you'd be talking about 0.57 for the farms. So with so little drop-off distance, I think this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a benefit of paying wood for it.
Yeah. Downside though, it's much easier to destroy water.
Yeah. Oh, bronze?
I could-
On just that? Where's the rest? Oh, they're fighting here on the TC.
I would say this falls into the same logic of the pestilence on water, where this is a situation where he can do a lot of damage and he just wants to make sure he actually gets that damage in.
Yeah, he can do it right now, so might as well try.
And if he does damage now, he doesn't need any god powers later on. Like that is damage. Does the Mictol even go up?
Oh, the
What?
last villager! No way. Kimo's so lucky there.
Mictol, the last villager.
Kimo does not have a lot of economy behind this. That is, we're looking at 30 villagers, 28, and 20 ships, and dropping. So Nullus is having a really good time here. Could even just go mythic and earthquake something. I don't know. Oh, there's a wall in patrol blast. That's it, Kimo. You're going down.
Yeah. Yeah. Nullus plays excellent.
No major
This is
mistakes this
fantastic.
game at all.
No, I mean, the
None.
only argument I really had was whether pestilence or the bronze was necessary, but both has a good argument why he used it, and it both
Yeah.
makes sense. So it's not a mistake. It's more of like a decision where he follows a principle to play safe, and it both paid off really well. So there goes game one.
Yeah, it was really good by Nullus. Holy crap. By the way, post-game stuff. I really want to see the food total. Okay, Nullus has been so far ahead this whole time. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And again, Kimo loses on his first map, his own pick,
Yes,
every single time.
as is tradition. Game 2. Kimo's map pick this time. Mediterranean. And he's playing Zeus in the blue color here. On the other side, we have got Nullus playing as Poseidon. He really likes his Poseidon, man.
Yeah. And Kimo really likes his water maps.
He
He
does.
sticks to them. He just doesn't give up. I mean, can't fault him. It's honestly like the thing that's more surprising is that Kimo actually lost these. Most of these maps that he lost when he picked them were kind of weird losses. And I suppose at fault is probably Valorant. Who knows?
Who knows? Nullus, he's from EE. He was in
Ah.
DoD for a while, and then he's in F2. I don't know if he's still in F2 right now. It doesn't show in his username here.
So basically, he was forged through the lack of Steam and to join the dark side. Is Woombly the dark side?
I guess, because it's pretty much from the Dark Ages. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
One redeeming quality is it probably won't lag unless your connection is bad.
Yeah.
So we've
I
got
mean,
that going.
so here we are. Kimo and Nullus fighting over Medet. And I also find it really interesting how people still do not agree at all as to which Civ to play on Medet. Like, Hades, Zeus, Poseidon. You should. There should be an argument that like one, like especially when it's the same Civ, there's not too much of a difference like who of the three you play, you know? And so shouldn't it be more of a question like which of the three is better in the mirror? Or is there some kind of read that I'm not
I'm actually not super
seeing?
sure about what is better in the mirror.
Yeah.
Underworld is really nice to have access to. So we might be seeing a little bit of diversion there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, divergence.
I mean, it can be a diversion.
It can be a diversion too.
Yeah, we are already having one big difference. Ares. And it's a really early Ares. So it's not going to be a Athena battle.
Kimo still has yet to complete his temple. He actually doesn't have
Yeah.
the food. There it is. Hermes. What?
Okay, that is such an excellent choice. Like he goes Ares, Rush, and he goes Hermes with a later advance. If that's a counter,
He should be still at a ship disadvantage though, especially if the docks are so closely placed next to each other. You
yeah,
will need a
but
third dock.
the thing is, resources are unaffected by pestilence. You just need enough time to make up for the production to keep to spend everything. So with enough docks and ceasefire, he can. Remember, Kimo actually has more active resources. I mean, overall resources because he advanced later. So the ceasefire versus Ares pick can maybe be a pretty good counter in Kimo's favor.
Advance is done. Let's see what kind of damage the Centaur can do in that wood line, but Cyclops going across as well, not really messing around. Difference is, Zeus can bolt that thing. And now it's kind of time for ceasefire. Get that dock built.
I'm not gonna lie, but Pestilence jump scared me a moment ago.
Oh.
I had one too many mosquitoes and it just seriously sounded like the mosquitoes.
If it was very
Fortunately, that
loud, yeah, that's gonna happen, yeah. There's a cease.
And there's ceasefire.
Now, as long as Kimo keeps the Centaur out of vision, it can be a surprise.
So, there's a third dock, and Kimo looking to spend all his resources. Now he has 30 seconds. What's the build time of triremes again. 14 seconds,
14.
so 3 docks. How much can he catch up? We will see. I mean, realistically, even if he doesn't have the same amount by the time it ends, he can just garrison his fishing boats and wait for a brief moment until he catches up, and then he can fight for it. And he will be behind by food for a bit, but he should be have the numbers advantage in boats by that point in time, and put theoretically will be able to win water. But there's a center in the woodline, and Nullus has to run.
Yeah, trying to snap the Odysseus, but taking a lot of dock damage on the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kimo is in a better position here. I don't know the numbers in the docks right now, but I think that
He's about to have 12 ships, so yeah, I think he can ungarrison in a moment. Just let the
yeah,
docks work
and
for a bit.
one boat going down through the docks.
It's time to go.
Yeah, I guess it's time. And has the food economy been affected?
By the way, the centaur has
Kimo-
gone into the woodline as well, and it's caused some disruption. I don't see a villager corpse still, but still, I mean, it forced the Vales to shift off wood completely, and now, here we go, Kimo with 16 ships versus just 13, and they're damaged versus completely fresh ones. Hippocampus taking a hit for the boys.
Yeah, and this is precisely what I had in mind when I said that the way the strategies turned out might be quite the counter. And now Nullus has to fight an uphill battle. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, he falls back all the way to the docks and is taking so much damage, and another boat goes down. I am worried for Nullus here. This is not looking good. He might want to think about transitioning early. I honestly, at this point, the way water is going, maybe stop making any boats. Try to make Kimo overcommit, distract him, stall, but grab a TC and try to be really fast. That's what I'm thinking right now, because I generally don't see hope for Nullus on winning water. Like, this looks pretty hopeless.
Or go completely all in on this and add a dock.
Yeah, I think that's the worst part, because Nullus is on 3 docks. I mean, Kimo is on 3 docks in this production, so as economy improves with villager count, the 3 docks are just favoring Kimo so hard.
Only thing going for Nullus is the one extra fishing ship. It's not great.
Yeah. This is a rough position. Look at the population, it's 75 against 100. This is even a topic at this point.
Not much of one. The TC is the only way to come back, but Odysseus in the woodline should pick off a villager there. Maybe 2. Yeah, Nullus has to pull back.
But the way you said it, it sounded like it was like a pro for Nullus' side, but it's Kimo. It's even worse.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Kimo is doing everything he needs. I'm just worried he made a few too many boats, because look at this. Like, look at his docks. He still has 7 idols. 7 idols.
Wow.
And Nullus is grabbing a TC. So I suppose the only thing he can hope for right now is that Kimo made 1 too many boats and he can transition without too much of a loss, but villager difference, Kimo is up 2 villages. And Persane is complete.
Oh, very nice. Now Kimo can just make a few extra fishing ships. It basically emulates what the TC does here. Except it comes out 3 at a time, so he can occupy a lot of spots, and then he can switch to a town center himself. He's doing it already. He's got a
Immediate
lot more, but
TC.
yeah, he's got a lot more, so he can even make more fishing ships. Nullus is completely stopping trireme production. Understandable.
Yeah. I just wish, like, I really like his transition. It's still on the fast side, but I just wish he would have stopped producing boats just like 30 seconds earlier or something. Just like 30 seconds, 1 minute earlier, grab the DCs faster, and his.
30C up for Nullus.
I got distracted for 1 second. I'm sorry.
No worries.
So here we are, 30C complete. Kimo starting at 30C as well now, and the wall is not complete on the left side. That looks weird.
Oh no. You probably just didn't see the edge of the map.
Yeah. But the villager didn't even finish building the wall. That looks really weird. That's an insane amount of boats. And Nullus is still gathering fish, by the way. He's been sneaky. So he technically lost water, but he's still benefiting from it. And the score right now is heavily misleading.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a lot of that score just coming from the fact that he killed boats, but Kimo will delete his boats eventually, and then it's not going to look all that different.
No, it's just the unit
the
count,
village-
honestly, and the population. But he does have 17 fishing ships and is keeping up with the villager count as well. So Kimo should
Except-
very quickly go heroic. Quad layer walls? That's expensive.
Yikes.
Could just go heroic instead.
Alright. But a lion killed a villager for Nullus right now. That's unfortunate.
Oh man. So many boats for Kimo. Oh,
Yeah,
Nullus is looking to
understandable.
retake the water.
Hmm.
He's making ships in there.
I don't know. Like, do you see how many triremes there are?
It will take him.
23.
It will take
He
him
has
9
to.
years.
Yeah, he has to pay so much just to get a chance to win. And by the time he gets that chance, Kimo will already have so much food and resources in general that he doesn't even need water anymore. There's no way this is the right call.
Yeah, he's going up
And there's
Apollo right
Apollo.
now.
He's already making farms. He doesn't even care about water. Oh, this is such a waste. I don't agree. And look at this. This is like 11 boats. He's half the amount.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's just immediately down the dumpster. There's no value in that.
Maybe Kimo will even allow him to win. Like, he's only pulled half the army. Or the fleet.
But half of his boats are enough. Or almost enough.
It's a close fight.
A close fight. Yeah, Apollo's complete any second. What do you think? Nullus immediately resigns upon Apollo hits?
He probably should consider it.
Yeah.
What land units does Kimo have, though? None. He has nothing on land. He just got walls. That's his land
I mean,
units.
I wouldn't say walls is nothing. But yeah.
He's got many layers. It's kind of nasty. So I guess he just
A
goes
man of
straight
many
to
layers?
terrific. Many onion, yeah.
I don't know. What is Nullus hoping for here? What can he do? Because he just looks like he's behind in absolutely everything.
Well, at least he can go
And-
heroic.
He's making triremes still, is he?
No,
Hmm.
no, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
He was making juggernauts, so that's that.
Yeah.
He was trying to go Aphrodite. There's obviously the right pick. It's just, what's he gonna do with it?
Hephaestus.
Yeah. Should be
Okay, but-
Colossus Underworld and GG.
by the time he hits Mythic, that's the latest point I expect Nullus to resign. If he doesn't resign, then I don't know.
Because yeah, the siege ships are about to gain their upgrade as soon as that happens. So,
But
is that in range actually? That TC? I don't think it is.
I
On the map.
am not sure. I don't think it is, but
It shouldn't
nah,
be. No way. So
no
yeah,
way.
gather the Colossus for Underworld. Or get all the armory upgrades. Kimo is making multiple armories. I think it's for the Forge of Olympus thing.
Yeah.
You just get triple armory and you get all the upgrades as soon as possible. Yo, so Kimo put down all these layers and they're not done? What?
I mean, complexity is not always best.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Actually, is there hope for Nullus? Because they're both maxed on villages, and Nullus has a land army, at least a semblance of it. If it can buy enough time to stabilize, and if he just micros really well to get some good trades, maybe he can start to play late game.
Maybe. Like, he's gonna break through this wall, and then all these villagers, they actually have almost nowhere to run. Like, Kimo might have to use an underworld to get them out. It's just all on Nullus to discover them.
It's surprising me a bit how little of an army Kimo has on land.
Because he's just making Colossus.
Yeah, I guess he's just gonna...
Myrmidons? What? In a Greek mirror? Why?
Alrighty.
Well,
In
here
we
come
go.
the Mythicons. Here comes the underworld.
Yeah. And... that's some villagers going down, but Nullus is gonna lose a TC very, very soon. I mean, it's a very small force, but it's an elite force.
They got cursed. It's not enough.
All those villagers are basically dead now. But yeah. Will that be enough to... I don't really think so. I really need to see the Colossus attack the TC though. Then they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
You're
They're
right.
just running around.
I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but anyway, Kimo can just force up a... what's its face, a fortress here. And then steal the TC as well. Nullus is
Yeah.
just way, way out of position. But at least he's sieging down the TC as well. With a Petrobolos walled in, so, you know, he's got progress here.
Yeah. That TC looks like it's going down. For both of them. Maybe if he sends Bellerophon back, he can jump over the wall to kill those catapults.
I agree, the underworld is gonna be super useful here.
Where is Bellerophon anyway? Did
He
you already
just
send him
sent it
back?
through, yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But it's
I
either-
used the perfect time to look at it. Yeah, Bellerophon looked like he's gonna be in time. Oh,
I'm not sure
He
he can
might-
jump through from this side.
no, he
He's
can't.
going around. Oh no, Kimo.
That was a bad right click. And there's Earthquake. But the TC is already going up.
No, he can get it back down.
Yeah, but he has his own buildings around. I'm not sure if he wants that.
It's okay, it takes reduced... What?
Got rid of the underworld.
That does not hit the TC nearly enough. It's gonna come up.
No.
He
He
cast
needs-
that way too far away. Wait, actually on Bubli, does the underworld affect unfinished town centers?
I don't know.
Because I believe there was a bunch of
It
that.
looked like it hit. Like I saw the damage from the on the TC happening, but it was just very low.
Alright. At least he managed to keep Kimo 3 10 centers, but with basic Hippicons against heavy Hippicons that have full upgrades, I think Nullus is toast, man. There's no way he can fight against that many upgrades. It's almost full iron. Champion infantry coming in. There's a hella bull list at least. But the villagers should be able to repair while the army secures everything.
At Nullus. I mean, Kimo is still making Myrmidons. But
That
why?
is such a strange move.
I guess he doesn't know.
Doesn't he? Well, okay, the one thing they got for themselves is per resource, they have more attack than a hoplite would. But per population, they don't, so... I don't think he needs to be so frugal with his eco right now.
Yeah. The TC is going down, is it?
Maybe if we give Polyphemus 50 crush attack, not without it.
Oh, it's going really low.
Oh, wait, that Hippicon actually died and Jason is not attacking the Helipolis, so yeah, you're right.
Oh. But Kimo retaking his ult TC. And this time, no fortress around to pressure it anymore.
Wait a second, there's a Chimera on Kimo's villagers. Oh, if he can roast
What?
them, that can go a really long way. Terrible roast. But he still can kill a lot of the vills here.
Yeah. But he already... No.
The vills have Divine Blood, they rebuild the TC in 10 seconds. It's insane.
I was gonna blindly say he already has a caravan because it's Kimo. But he actually does not. Only saw one donkey.
Wow, dude, he can come back.
Can he?
Maybe.
It's back to 3 versus 3 TCs, but...
Well, those are Divine Blood villagers now, so he's got himself some pretty good efficiency from that. And...
But the thing is,
the stuff
Kimo
he's
is
got here
fully
is good.
upgraded.
Yeah, but he's gonna make Myrmidons against Hippo's Beast, so...
Alright, that's fair.
I mean, the other TC is still at risk, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's a
rare
heavy
heroes.
force coming in. That TC is going down. I don't see it survive.
Maybe if Polyphemus
And-
goes there quick.
Kimo is sending some villagers as well to back it up, so... But there's a Toxotes. They're trying to defend this. But they're walking past.
Oh no.
Where are they going? They might have... I think, actually, it would have been... Maybe been better for them to just focus on killing the villagers.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at-
Burning Pitch doesn't help that much here.
Yeah, he basically killed all the Toxotes for free. They weren't firing back at all.
It's something.
Yeah, and now his own heroes is almost here. But... Yeah, honestly, if he just cleans up the 2 Colossus and quickly rebuilds the TC, maybe he can stabilize into something.
Yeah, I want to say this is actually a net resource gain. If he kills all this army and gets the TC back with these super wills.
Yeah,
But it's asking for a lot.
and the Colossus are running away from Mr. Club. Or is it
Why
a
are you
maze?
running? He could be going clubbing.
What Polly is using? Is it a maze or a club?
It's a mace. Oh, I still not
Oh.
fixed the sound of Polyphemus. Well, enjoy. He's making the sounds of Cersei from the campaign.
Wow. It's something I haven't really paid attention to. But now that you point it out. And Kimo taking the TC. And I don't see any army for Nullus to deflect it. And if doesn't this army heavily look like he's gonna just stabilize on it and keep it?
Well, if Kimo does get that TC, I think it's over.
Yeah.
All the hopes and dreams for Nullus were about keeping that, so he's in so much trouble right now. Even if he gets coinage for these caravans, the hoplites are here to take down the trade route, and then that's gonna be that, I think. Can Kimo please stop making Myrmidons? Guys, if you're at home, do not make Myrmidons. They're free population. They, in a Greek mirror, they deal bonus damage against non-Greeks. Okay, so you don't get any of that. The hoplites is a better unit in this scenario. Way more hit points. And only 2 population, so...
Titan Age.
Yeah, Kimo's putting this away. He's done.
Yep.
He's done messing around. And the score goes up to 1-1.
Again. That seems to be Kimo's thing. Lose first game, win second.
He made 5 Colossus this game. Kimo spawning on the bottom side of Midgard. Going Oranos. And on the other side, we've got Nullus. Gonna be playing Poseidon still. He really likes that. I gotta say, the Atlantean fishing ships look really nice.
Won't they sink though?
Sink? Because of the thing at the front. You know what, you're probably right. That
No,
is a
I
little
mean,
messed up.
the Atlanteans are sinking underwater. That was a joke.
Oh. Too slow, sorry.
No. The fish looks much better for Kimo this time. Looks quite a bit closer.
Oh, you mean on the revealed map?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I basically instant reveal everything on time.
He's got a lot of options here, for sure. On both sides, he's got fairly close fish. Nullus, not so much.
It's not much different, but it's every little bit can matter.
I think once Nullus gets the second dock, it's gonna stabilize a bit, but yeah, Kimo should get a little bit of an advantage super early on. And we also got Harmonious Necklace, Tale of Cerberus on the map. What about the gold mines? It's more important than relics. I mean, they look fairly doable in this matchup. I mean, maybe a little bit in favor of the Oranos, because they're quite towards the middle. Maybe a gold star is possible, I don't know.
I do find it interesting though how often water maps are being picked. It's
Yeah.
like Medit, Midgard, Anatolia.
But it's
all
these
the
two
time.
guys all the time.
Yeah. And Kimo's Oranos finally makes an appearance.
Hagrid likes it too, like, that's why we see it a lot. And yes, finally, we have been talking about Kimo's Oranos for so long. And it's here.
Yeah. It exists. It's not just a tale.
Yeah, we wouldn't lie to you guys like that.
Yeah, you can trust us. So, temple almost done, and
Not from Nullus though.
Yeah, nowhere to be seen.
Wait.
Oh, in the middle! Eh,
Yeah, I was like,
Sneaky.
yo, where's the resources?
Yo! That makes sense. Should be roughly equal advance time if resources aren't lying. Yeah. 10
Yeah,
seconds
very
difference.
good. Ares. Oh my god, is he gonna full on Cyclops rush? I'd be very
In
entertained, but I don't know if that's any good.
We will see. I mean, if there's a map to do it, Midgard is definitely one of those. You are quite close to your opponent. You have the villager in the middle to make buildings, and raiding and denying fish is gonna be difficult. So,
I wish we could see if Kimo knows about it.
nah, the Argus are just having some chats there, enjoying some tea, spreading some fake news.
Yeah, then they're about to rave with their glow sticks.
Oh yeah, the glow stick action. That's what they're all about. There it is. Actually, I kinda would have liked if he had moved like one citizen a step forward for the hero eyes.
Oh boy. That Cyclops gonna get caught out.
Mm.
Should be a great surround.
Yeah.
No, he goes... What?
But the Cypress is coming back? No.
Nah, he was just not looking. So definitely did not expect it. So all the Cyclops
Yeah.
gets done here is a pestilence, that's it. Imagine if they could pick up a citizen, that would be something.
I mean,
It's slow enough that it wouldn't be a problem or anything. It would just be super funny.
yeah, and he gets everything with Pestilence, that's good.
Yep.
And the hero looking for the Promethean gets a hit in. That Cyclops is just running in circles. I hope the Cyclops can at least hit something, because so far he just existed.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Here comes the bug. He just can't pick up anything. Oh, he gets shockwaved even. Oh, that's so sad, man.
Yeah, that
Such a
Cyclops
cool
is dead.
unit. It just this always happens, it seems.
He has so much HP too. How does he just die without producing anything? But look at all the buildings in the middle. 2 stables, 2 archery ranges. The flood is coming in.
Oh, this is for reals. Nullus going very all in on this. Now let's see if he can actually get any damage done.
There's 1 bioreme for Kimo. 2.
Wait, what?
He
Where?
is trying to.
Oh, on the other side, right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, hard
having
to
the
see.
blue ship effect on the water.
Blue
you
on
just
blue.
can't see shit.
Is there any way to change the colors? Like,
Well, I could force the player colors to be different on my end. With a mod, you could do it.
right.
And actually, recently we updated our scoreboard tool to be able to support that, so I could make the players like green and red.
Yeah, I mean, we could have a poll for that sometime. So, since blue can be quite stealthy. But we have a fight. And the Toxotes. They're doing a lot of damage. There's only 2 Thomas. And the Hippicon is looking for them.
Yeah, we can never force the players to do the colors, but
Yeah.
on our end,
I
we
mean,
can.
that's some serious microing going on. But Toxotes forced to go back.
Yeah, the good news for Nullus is that so many of the Terma have gone down, so it will take a moment for those to build up their numbers. There are 2 counter barracks, so Kimo is doing a very good job of matching the production of Nullus. I really like it.
Yeah, that Promethean goes down for free.
Oh,
That's
nice.
what he wants. But look at this round. Is he gonna...
He
Oh,
could
he's
bounce on
looking
this
for-
right now.
Yeah. He is looking for the supply line, probably.
Oh. Okay, it's just a run by to get the reinforcements, but that's fine.
Oh, he wants that villager.
Ooh.
He literally stopped right there for a moment, and now he's going back.
Nah, he's leaving the Promethean to do the job. And he still can get this around. Look, his main army in the main is kind of retreating away from this. And there's the perfect surround situation coming in right now. The Toxilies are in so much trouble. Dude, this is great from Kimo. Unfortunately, the Terma is shooting at Hippicons, not really doing too much.
Yeah, but still, even with that, I'm struggling to see Nullus' army. It's kinda
What
dead.
army?
Oh. Yeah, and now he have all this front built, and Kimo can just easily clean it up.
Yeah, at this point, just keep making Prometheans to siege that down. All the heroes are dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's just limited by favorite a little bit. So I'll take a moment, but the middle are good enough as well to work on these buildings. Or is he just gonna dive right into the resource lines? Okay, the villagers are forced to retreat away from the forest. Kimo is going for the throat.
Oh yes, he is. And I don't see Nullus being able to hold this, honestly.
Never mind, Kimo can go for the throat and for the safe play at the same time. The middle being left behind to take out the buildings is a pretty smart choice. He forced economic damage with this villager retreat, so good enough.
The gold mine is empty.
Is it? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And he does not have enough gold to go heroic. I mean, he also lacks the food, but now he has to go for one of these insane outside gold mines, and I am sure Kimo will not let that happen. He is building a second TC now.
Wow, okay, he's getting so far ahead bit by bit. Nullus trying to get that external gold mine, but having to remake all these military academies is also really painful. He still has a few left, and the militia are helping a little bit here. By the way, do the militia get bonus against Terma? No. Just the hoplites. Man, the Terma are just so savage against Toxotes. Feels bad to
Kimo
be
really
Nullus
tried
right
to
there.
steal. Okay,
Yeah, he's done.
that's 2-1, and Nullus loses 2 in a row, and his first 2 losses in the tournament as well.
Playing in the blue color, we have got Kimo, and he's finally going with his main god. It is a Ra game this time. On the other side, red color, Nullus is playing as Orenos. Should be interesting to see what he does. Seen him play Orenos before, and he's been very impressive with it. Now, for Kimo, the situation will mostly depend on the gold mines, and he's got a super safe back mine here, so a 2 TC strat should be the pretty obvious pick. Also, the third TC reasonably secures a large gold mine as well. So when that comes into play, he can just put a Migdol in front and be relatively safe. Or is he going to do the 1 TC Osiris nonsense? That's also an option, but not very likely. Pharaoh finds lots of hunt this game. Oh my god, look at these caribou and elk. So many. We have also got the Trojan Gate Hinge and the Mithril Horseshoes. Not the most impactful, right? Mithril Horseshoes are pretty good though, especially if you can get them with the rock camels.
I'm just happy that Kimo is actually playing a game of Ra at all.
Yeah, he used to do it a lot in these Metaplays tournaments, but it's been a while. Oh no, he's scaring the caribou away instead of hurting it towards the granary. That's unfortunate. Just slightly wrong positioning there.
But yeah, we will see how this matchup goes. I've talked plenty about in regards to what I think about this matchup, so we will see. Kimo can show what he can do, and there's a very annoying front gold mine for him as well. So
That is true. He'll have to wall that in or something. But at the same time, if he can get a fast second TC, it doesn't stay a problem after that.
His 6k on the right side is promising.
Yeah, so I think he can gather from that. Just focus this main base one right now as he goes up. And all should be well. He leaves 2 villagers on wood as is tradition. And he'll be using that for Shadoof, no doubt. Pata is halfway done. Nullus is going for some boom business as well. Long time until he will advance, so he's not putting any pressure on that second TC of Kimo, that's for sure. We're in for a long one, guys.
Yeah, this reminds me of that other game that he played where he completely dominated, and he also did the 2TC.
Yes.
That one. Yeah. That far off on the complete wrong side. But he's going to find citizens any second now. And it's gonna be quite some time until there's anything to deal with that Pharaoh.
Oh yeah. Look at the damage he deals at 14.4 DPS. This Pharaoh is a beast.
But so far, it's only causing some minor idle time, as in a little bit of walking to shift them around.
Well, to be fair, later on he could do some real raids. When he does have the rock, when he can make a few camels.
Potentially he can shift something on top of the citizens as well to kill them. Now he finds the TC. This could be extremely dangerous, and Oracle goes down. He has to. He had to.
Oh, here come the vills! Kimo is not messing around. He can 2TC on the far side of the map. No, I'm just kidding. He's not gonna do that.
Oh, it's a Wedget! 20 HP. Barely survives. Don't lose it to the villager. Don't lose it to the citizen. Holy.
They're the same speed, so he should be able to permanently retreat the Vedget.
And the TC.
Oh, the hero citizen might get it now. Ooh,
no!
So close.
So close, but so far. Entity citizens down, and the TC will not complete.
That is crazy stuff.
Is this going to be game?
With 2 citizen kills, I have to say, we're probably close to that, yeah.
And Kimo is going back home. Like, the citizens are safe, and his second TC, like, is basically complete.
Yeah, he's been empowering that with a priest.
Alright.
Nice little raw bonus there.
I suppose going 2TC against someone who has shifting sands is not the best idea.
Maybe not.
I think one big issue was that he lost an oracle. Like he lost one oracle. If he had a third oracle in that very moment, then it would have been so different. The Wedget would have most likely died, and I don't know. He also really lacked a mana. If he had one, that could have been so much safer for him.
Yeah, man, imagine if he has a manor and the oracles don't go there too early. Then, okay, it's some idle time, but you have 3 oracles then.
Yeah.
Your villagers don't die, and you can wait for the Termamillo Promethean combo to show up. Then you just defend, and Kimo has to go home and will get picked off on the way. At least a little bit. Triple layer water. Why is he so insistent on securing this? Like, oh my god, he's got such a safe gold mine back there. He can even see it. Oh man.
These walls, though. But that poor villager just died out there.
I am speechless. So many houses and wall pieces around the towers. They're not dying anytime soon. Nice little windmill by Kimo.
Yeah.
That should be a great rain.
So, how many citizens did Nullus lose? One?
He used to. He lost 2 citizens. Lost? Lost. What?
So
Look away,
to make
chat.
to make up for that, he would need to kill like 6-7 Ra villagers, and the TC timing difference. Yeah, he has to get some really good raids into, but he already goes for his 30C much earlier than the Ra player. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is completely lost for Nullus, because being behind as the Ati against the Ra is terrible. But Ati Eco is not to be underestimated at all.
No,
So,
especially if you're up at TC, which he's gonna be soon.
mhm.
So he
It
can
will
make
take
up
some
for
time.
that villager loss, I think.
Yeah. And look at the bottom left. He is trying to control these gold mines. But Kimo should be quite happy with this amount of gold.
I think for a while he's quite happy. I mean, he's gonna be half for. He will force up a Migdo somewhere, which might even be on top of this Atlantean army, honestly. You don't have to be on top of the gold mine. It just needs to be nearby. And if the TC covers with the priest empowering for the faster arrow fire, that alone might be enough. Plus, he's gonna be distracting with rock drops anyway. Or he just takes the other gold mine. That works.
Yeah. And the market. So you can just trade. Oh, come on. That Momento has 1 HP. There it goes.
Here
I
Nullus
think-
comes, trying to go around the base, hopefully, not across. Please go
I
around.
mean, he could also go through the base and try to kill the villagers.
Ah, that would hurt so much, though.
I don't know. This is just a few thermos. I mean, some of them are heroes, but I don't know.
Actually, Kimo not going anywhere with the rock yet. He's doing a little bit of a scout.
I guess. But still. What can Nullus do in this position? Because he has Alpha, so he can rock drop catapults against Titan. I mean, it's good that he is getting some raids in, causing some idle time. But yeah, this palace. I guess this palace near the frontier is some hope, but the moment that Kimo goes mythic, which is gonna happen soon, then Osiris will have a word with whatever Nullus is trying to do. And look at him killing an Aurochs, which is a unit. It is going to be a 3-1, or can Nullus take it back to game 5?
Okay, that's a sweet location for a Locust. Got 3 citizens stacked up.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
That's a Locust.
nothing to retreat to, so later on, you're probably not going to get the kill, so you have to come in with some units to finish the job, but it could be good damage.
Yeah. He could also Locust the farms in the base, but it just sucks to Locust without units because especially citizens are tanky. There's a shockwave. And the bird is happily shooting down.
Oh, the wall is causing some problems for the pathfinding here.
Mm-hmm.
Kimo taking the hit,
Yeah.
but should be able to skip. I mean, these chariots are fast enough to dodge the projectiles from Termite. It just takes them a moment to accelerate to that full speed, so sometimes they do get hit.
Oh, I hope he marks on the chariot. Because the chariot is 7 HP. And it can easily get healed if he just goes home. Never underestimate healing, because that's like if free 100 body resources. Oh, what? He took a swing but didn't finish. And 140 resources is not little. Now these are good pickups in the middle.
Very. I mean, there's more coming, so that's the end of that, but Kimo did some free damage, and every bit of free damage is great.
Top right, citizens are not having a good time.
Yeah.
He just keeps... Okay, that's interesting. He could have just stalled that citizen.
There it is.
He did not kill it. But Osiris. And...
Osiris. Hecate is coming up as well, but I'm not sure what it can really do when the self Osiris. I mean, plus the mummy, they will be taking care of those spawns so fast. And there's gonna be a siege works, it's making a catapult. I don't think this is scary anymore. Nullus will need a lot of upgrades to even stay relevant in this game. Damn, Self Osiris two-shotting that bird. Wait, where? Oh, he's going for the farms. Good idea. That's guaranteed damage, so... And they're expensive. They're Atlanteans, so that's 200 each. It's gonna be 600 wood damage.
And the raid continues.
Oh yeah, that's
and
even
this time he
better.
fights back. I actually don't know why he ever garrisoned against this. Oh no, don't die. Oh, he gets the citizen, but that was so unnecessary. But the catapults are pushing down the palace.
Yeah, the Son of Osiris is exposing itself a little bit too much to it. Has so much range. Don't need to do this. But anyway, we got catapult rock drops right at
To
the
be
front.
fair,
So.
the only thing shooting Osiris right now is rather weak units.
Yeah, I mean, he can take a bunch. Not that
Yeah.
big of a deal. Ooh, Lampade's converting the pistachio. But Nullus is gonna give up. That's too much. And
Yes,
that
I
makes...
jinxed Ati.
What, you think he still had a chance here?
No, I mean, I jinxed the Ati. It's so difficult for Ra to win, and he gets a front gold mine map, and even by minute 4, it already looks terrible for Nullus.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, Kimo had the back gold mine, but in the end didn't care about much at all because even the Tartarian gate just got slammed by villagers, which probably had skin of the rhino. Yeah, there it is. So many eco upgrades. Kimo had everything set up. He was gonna lose this one fight and needed to retreat, but what would have come after that is like way too much for Nullus to handle at this point.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
think they both
GG's.
played really well. It just came down to, I think, one minor mistake by Nullus, like at the start of this match, where he lost the Oracle, and it just caused so much chaos at the TC, losing the citizens. That was so big. It was such a small mistake too.
Overall, really well done by Kimo. Great series, great tournament. We want to thank our Metaplace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep hosting events. Just recently, we moved subscriptions from Patreon to our website. This reduces the cost of the packages for the supporters and removes third-party fees. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.